You don't know what's inside them. All your predictive programming, it creates the outcome that you're seeking. You're out there picking winners and losers before they're even born. It's wrong. Okay. You can't just look at somebody's family tree and say, oh, well, a kind of slave we don't need. We're trying to phase those people out. How did that get that whole situation get out of hand? Oh, right. Oh, that right. Yeah, better luck next time. So I'm not interested in a higher initiation, you know, because my heart hurts so much for the downtrodden. And when you practice deception, you invite people to deceive you. You're creating a weakness within yourself. You're creating this weird little switchback and this little blind spot, and it isn't right. We could all live in a better world, and it wouldn't have to be the future, you know. But that's the old story that keeps repeating. That's the old story that keeps repeating, and it's what you live for. It's what you're addicted to. And you said, and you gave me, some of that drink, and I drank from that cup, of course. Oh, and it sure tasted sweet, and it had this clean bitter taste to it, and oh, there's some spice and some sourness too, astringency, and blah blah blah. It's not, it's so old fashioned though. Yeah, we can concoct new drinks. Yeah, oh, I guess that's what you're trying to do, huh? Is that what you're trying to do? No, I'm not. I don't care. I'm not going to talk to anybody. I don't care. I don't care. So, yeah, I'm supposed to go with the flow, huh? And work on black projects more, huh? Yeah, because they can't handle it. They need to grow up. They need to grow up. All spiry. Yeah, okay, okay. But you guys make it a sadistic game. Your satanic sacrifices and all. It's just the Bible warns you against this, and those people. They're noble too. They're heroic too, in ways that you don't even acknowledge. And people like you kept me down my whole life for no good reason. You know, and all the time, testing agents came by, talent scouts, all this. People who had been a bit like me in their youth. Came by to examine me and all that and give me minor steering, sure, because yeah, well, sure, we don't know. I'm grown up though. I'm a grown up. I'm not a child. I'm not a child. I'm really not a child. But I just don't see the need for these these rituals. I think these rituals are really fucking silly. And for me to operate at a higher bandwidth, I can't. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna devote much energy into these contortions. These silly. This silly masquerade. I'm not into it. I'm not into it. So. So, the situation is that you got it all under control, and I'm boxed in, and I can be on that island, Oh, I can always go to that island. You're not. It's not gonna wipe us all out. Well, that's fun. That's part of it, and these people, it's people with grudges, and it takes a long time to for that to work. That those demons to wear themselves out. So, but then they keep propagating, and right? Oh, okay. Yeah. Can I be? I'm pragmatic. I mean, why don't you? Why don't you let me in on the inside? I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be. Why? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you need to feel safe. Yeah, I would, I'd still rather have some white trash asshole, um, taking his flying castle 20,000 leagues over that way just on a lark, just to see what's over there, you know. 50,000 miles over there, you know. He'll get there by next Tuesday, you know. I would rather that than this shit, this stupid shit, you know. I would rather that than stay inside this, this free range zone, this free range, this big sprawling free range pasture, driving around in a cannibal car, you know. Yeah, well, what the CIA warned me. They said they'd collapse society. This is just the simple. This is just a basic thing they do with all kinds of MK Ultra puppets. This fear thing, and then we're gonna collapse. We're gonna have an EMP event, and they can make it all. They can make it all kinds of ways convincing. Just cobbled together from the memories of different people and the different situations been in, and you're working with a lot of desperate uh, low characters, who came from strife and squalor, so it's easy to patch this stuff together. You got all this material to work with, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Well, is he just going to hide down in bunkers or something, or are you going to be in your flying castles way up there, under the dome, like anchored. I don't know why you need to anchor, but anchored into the dome. I don't. If there is a dome, I don't think there's a dome. Oh, the floating dinner plate in space. People need to quit it with that shit. We're on a big fucking giant laboratory table. We're like a quarter on a giant laboratory table. I think that's probably more accurate. A speck of dust on a table. I don't know. Why not? Why not? There's no conclusive proof of the Earth being a spinning ball. Oh, I got to agree to that. Like Amanda Flacker, she's one of your illuminates. You know, she's trying to clue me in. That's why she's popping up. What popping up? Yeah, I need to see a lawyer. I need to see. I'm not gonna. No. Listen, listen. It's not a legal issue, and that's not going to help. That's not going to help. It's not. It's not a legal issue. Well, new laws need to be written. New laws need to be written. You know. Oh well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me grit my teeth some more and make faces. Yeah. Yeah, an EMP generator does help. I would recommend that. I would recommend that. Yeah, in the future, I mean, yeah, zombie apocalypse, absolutely. Why not? You know. Yeah, you people, I don't care. I don't care. Got to put one foot in front of the other and play ball with the system. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Could go out to the country and then they put my daughter on heroin or heroin, and they prostitute her, and then I kill a couple of them. So busy, and then kill a couple of them, and I hid my gun someplace, and and they're out there, and they have masks on, and they beat me to death with clubs. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. You all that. Well, okay. All right. Uh, got things to do. It's funny. You can't let somebody see a just What's wrong with letting somebody just see a therapist? You know, what's wrong with that? All this silly shit. You know, it's just a torture game. It's a torture game. Oh yes, it's like the game with Michael Douglas and yeah, yeah, yeah. You just spin it however you just Oh, of course, I know. I know, I know. Yeah, this is what happens. I'm a hero. This is what happens. I'm a hero. Oh yeah, big laughing. Oh yeah, you'll let me know. You'll let me know, huh? Yeah. And I'll tell a story about it. A big, tall tale. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Is that really going to help? Is that really going to help? Oh, I got to look after my family. Got to look after my family. You know, got to look after my family. Isn't that what this is about? You know? Yeah. Oh, that's all it is, huh? Yeah. Well, people, people similar have similar genes. They resonate in a similar way and affect each other, even right now. Yeah. Everybody's connected. I know. Yeah, I belong to the. Okay, yeah, I belong to the collective. Things were given to me. Okay. You don't have a right to suffer little children if you do that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, here I am talking to all the wicked again. You know, I need help from people of goodwill. I don't like. I don't. The thing is, I don't believe in a collective judgment. I believe in individualism. You don't know me. I've hid parts of myself. What? Oh, you don't think so, huh? You think all that was revealed? You think I was completely unraveled and read? You really think so? You really think so, huh? Oh, I'm disturbing them here. Got to continue this some other time. Oh well, I'm a VIP, just like some others here. Yeah. Uh, I don't get it. I mean, if I keep up this comedy act, I mean, do I have to stay down here in the trenches? I mean, is that the deal? I want my life to be more meaningful, okay? And I want to be in service to more people, to more people. Yes, I understand. I understand there's conflict, but I just I was just for less trauma in the world, less trauma in people. The people who put me through the initial stage of MK Ultra, they wanted me to do this. They wanted me to do this to liberate them. Yes, they did. So, because they'll come back, you know? I don't hold grudges. But you have to put your foot down. You got to put your foot down. You got to stand up for the truth. Whoever you are out there, you got to stand up for the truth. I hope this is not being censored. Oh, it is. But yeah, through very little artful means. Mm-hmm. Right. They cannot make it through the gauntlet. To the treasure. Yeah. They got hit by a booby trap, you know. Yeah, I know. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Not yet. Not yet, huh? Yeah. Yeah, must ask. Do they ask everybody that? Well, I've given more thought to the magnet motor. Given more thought to it. It's a riddle. It's already been solved, and it's just a initiation thing. It generates its own electricity. Magnetic opposition runs the thing. There's a sine wave thing, a hill thing. There's a pyramidal thing. There's a all right. Okay.